Jay Schaefer, second time around. Out of Troy, Missouri will be our test puller. Little Mean Farmer, Gary Lucas will be up next. Jay's going to either set the mark or he's going to turn it down. 14 tough, 8,500-pound limited pro stocks here coming at you. Who's ready to go back to smoke? Who likes the diesel tractors, fans? Make some noise if you want. It's Sunday. We also want to give a big shout out and thanks to all of our Excalibur track workers, flag officials, tech officials, whatever you want to call them, making this show happen. Red fans, the Little Mean Farmer, Gary Lucas here, and our 8,500-pound limited pro stock, 466 cubic inch, 24-inch tires on the back, single turbocharger under the hood. I'm going to say we're in that 1,500 horsepower range or so. I'm the announcer, so I got to make up numbers, have a good time. All right, Mendon, Illinois, let's start this baby over. Here comes your first puller, Gary Lucas. He calls it the Little Mean Farmer. Brake to keep it in balance, and almost kind of got a little twisted on him a little bit. That front end was in the air, and it creates a little thing. 249.31. I'm supposed to read that, Ryan, right away, so you can type it into the computer for our fans at home. Sometimes I get excited, Zolik, and I forget. Abby's looking at me like, do your job, Jason. Do your job. 249.31. I'm sure he'll turn that down. Turned it down. That was a wise decision, Zolik. That was a wise decision. Seeing some, everybody's moving a little weight now down here in pit lane. That's sometimes an advantage of pull. This track has taken power. 294.62, 294.62 is going to be the distance to beat. You saw that tractor, that front end come off the ground about 100 feet. That's when it's hooked in and that's when it's rolling. So the nice Adams County Sheriff just came up to see me. No, I didn't do anything wrong. It was Zolik's fault. But there's 5 people that made their own parking row back there, and they're going to unmake that row here real quick. Melvin Kuhn with the 4-door Honda, and Chad Peterson with the 4-door Ford truck. 8,500-pound limited pros with the Excalibur Pulling Association here on a Sunday night in Mendon, Illinois at the Adams County Fair. We're happy to have you with us here. The weather is beautiful. We thought it was going to rain night, but all eyes on the bull-headed coming at us. One 305.51. We heard Too Moody kind of fall below the turbo a little bit. Bullheaded, powered through. Maybe he shifted down. Who knows? Only he knows. But all that matters is he's in the lead. Family tradition. Brian Gerling, our points leader, parked right in front of me. Family tradition, Brian Gerling out of Berger, Missouri. 5-1's a distance beat. Here comes your points leader coming into tonight. Brian Gerling, Berger, Missouri. He calls it family tradition. Chains tight. 305 is what he needs to do. .83. Gonna move him into the. That tractor did not get hooked up to 150 feet. Tires were just spinning and spinning and spinning. Then we heard those RPMs come down. That's when he got hooked up to the track. 302.83. Bull-headed Chris Switzer. So this is her second time, I've been told, driving this tractor. I will not make any lady driver jokes, okay? I promise. Because she's in charge of Excalibur, and I'll get in a lot of trouble. So, no, I do like to push the envelope from time to time on the announcer stand, but this is a family show. I got Connie Ruffcorn behind me with the 7-second delay button in case I get out of line. So, Stephanie Merklin, she calls it against the grain, St. Genevieve, Missouri. Got all kinds of people out there telling her what to do. The chain is tight. The fist bump is there. The lights will go green on the sled. The green flags come out on the track. It's time to go pulling. Against the grain, Stephanie Merklin. Second time driving this tractor. 3:05 is the distance to beat. Well, fans, I think she did pretty good. Like, we have a new leader. 3:11 and a change, 3:11.11. That's fun to say. 3:11.11. Nice job, Stephanie. Let's give her another big round of applause. Let her hear it in the helmet. New leader. I want to be like those European announcers when somebody scores a goal in soccer. Goal! They get excited, Zolik. Yeah, the Dutch, yes. Those announcers over there. Yep, 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 yep. They jump up and down. There is a TV in the beer garden for you folks. Craig Schowe out of New Haven, Missouri. Your top three. Stephanie Merklin in the lead at 3:11. Bullheaded in second at 3:05. Brian Gerlin in third at 3:04. Alice Chalmers fans, make some noise. You got one in the class. It's showy. Okay. So it's showy time. Showtime driven by Showy. However you say it, it's a beautiful tractor, and he's going to send it down the track. Watch. Listen and watch when he gets hooked up. That's gonna make the difference on the ground. But too many bounces really hurts their momentum, and that's what cost him 10 feet or so here tonight. But that's truck and tractor pulling. That's how it goes. Stephanie continues to lead with Against the Grain at 3:11. Bullheaded in second at 3:05. Brian Gerling with the family tradition in third right now. Showtime is fourth in points, driven by Craig Schowe. Next out of Marthasville, Missouri. Then we're going to go Have Smoke Will Travel, Greg Neeson out of LaBelle, Missouri. Next three competitors here. Devil Dog getting backed up to the sled. Again, this first 100 feet, who can get hooked up the fastest? You can hear the RPMs. Just they're spinning the tires, looking for traction. They can adjust air pressure. They can adjust where they put it on the track. They can do all kinds of stuff, but they gotta drive it. Here we go, Devil Dog, 3:11's the distance to beat. Without a doubt, there's your new leader. Three on. You heard the way. Some of the other pullers, they kind of spun those tires. 26.7 miles an hour. Our new leader, the Devil Dog, Mike McCurdy out of Middletown, Missouri. To the throttle, fans. 196.4. Pulled back on the throttle to actually slow the tires down to get it hooked up. Then he got back in it, and the turbocharger did not like that. So 197.64. 197. As fast as you can. Listen to the RPMs and watch that front end. for Gary, excuse me, good job for Greg Nyson. Have Smoke Will Travel. He's going to move into the second spot. Devil Dog continues to lead at 3:17.54. Iron Horse is going to try to change it. Here we go, out of Concord, Illinois, Adam Winkleman. Really good momentum bouncing down through there, 3:05.32, the fifth spot. I'll wait for the official results. Yeah, that's going to move him into the fifth spot. Buzz those tires the first 100 feet, got hooked up. And it's all about you got to carry that momentum here. So now this next, you hear some of them kicking up into their really fast gears, and you hear the RPMs. All right, Tony's going to burn her in at 3:01.64. 3:01 there. Really get down there and lug those final. Else. 3 to go, Michael McCurdy. 466 Express. See Jay Schaefer on the. So you saw a crew member run out there. Something's wrong. They're taking the side shields off. They heard something they didn't like. I heard a lot of RPM, and they heard something else. I don't know what that noise was, but that was crazy. Somebody has a bullhorn down there. RPM. Listens to beat. Here is Jay Schaefer out of Troy, Missouri, with the tractor he calls Second Time Around. Not sure what happened there. If it jumped out of gear, he didn't like to let her rip. 3:17 is the distance to beat. Nice hook for Jay Schaefer, 310.99. 310.99. That should slide him into the fourth spot. 310.99. What a beautiful night. Sunday night, Adams County Fair, Mendon, Illinois. Again, shout out to our major sponsor, R.D. Schaefer Trucking. Little Mean Farmer out of Aledo, Illinois. All right, fans, 2 to go in the class. Then we got 2 pro modified 4-wheel drives, 7 limited pros, I believe. Here we go, Gary Lucas. Listen to the RPMs, watch the front end. The first 100 feet tells you who wins. The Devil Dog, one tractor away from winning Sunday night here at the Adams County Fair with the Excalibur Pulling Association. it. Put your fans together. Put your hands, not your fans. Put your hands. 326.76. I think I just blasted Ryan Zolik's eardrums out. I saw him make a face. 326.76. 15 minutes ago, that tractor had put all the oil on the track. All of it. That oil ring had blew on the oil filter, dumped all the oil out. They take it back in the pit, just fill it back up, and he comes back and he wins the class. How awesome is that? That's fun. That is fun. 326.76. Picture perfect pass. Just picked that front end up a little bit, and he was gone. So congratulations.